Guys, how are you?
Sarah's with us, so it's time for the Pulse now. Today we're talking about Kickstarter. Kickstarter's been a great startup for so many things that we see. Like people rack their brain for different devices they can come up with, different ideas, different concepts. And every once in a while, celebrities get involved.
So how do you guys feel about this? Okay, you know Erick Sanchez, the local guy who has been raising Kickstarter money to
We had
get
him on the show a couple times.
Kenny Loggins. Yeah, you guys have had him here. Okay, so Kenny Loggins is actually doing his own Kickstarter campaign.
To get Erick Sanchez in his living room.
Not exactly. So Loggins wants you to fund his album. How do you feel about that?
I'd be like, come on.
Yeah, no. I kind of feel bad, and then that kind of guilts me into wanting to help him out.
It does? Why?
Don't you think Kenny Loggins has some amount of money left?
You would think so. You would hope.
But this makes me think he doesn't.
Steve, he has to have insane royalties off of the Footloose song and the Top Gun song, Danger Zone. He has to. He is asking fans.
He's going to be playing in Erick's living room.
Okay, what, times are tough? All right, times are tough.
In somebody's living room?
Yeah, well, he's going to be paid for that. But I have a real problem with funding celebrity Kickstarters because he's not the only one. James Franco's done it. Rob Thomas, you guys remember from Matchbox 20?
Okay, now he's got to have some serious royalties.
He did it as well for a movie. Veronica Mars, remember the TV show?
Yep,
he is making that into a film. And he actually made the Kickstarter. So, and people supported it. So we wanted to take
why people are supporting.
Yeah, that's more of an issue. Why would you even, if they, you know they're celebrities, you know they have some money. Why would you go in your pocket? You're a hardworking person and donate to them and give it to them.
I want to see what other people had to say about that.
Exactly. So we hit the streets here in Northwest DC to find out what people thought. Feel about supporting a celebrity's Kickstarter or crowdfunding campaign? Should they be asking you for money, or is it a great way to connect with your favorite artist? We find out. How do you feel about funding a celebrity Kickstarter campaign?
Not cool. I think it's very inconsiderate. I think the celebrities get enough of our money, so I don't think it's cool at all.
I think it's a great idea. It's a perfect way to connect with the audience. It gets more people involved, and therefore they feel like they have something to do with the show.
Do you think it's a great way for them to connect with their audience, or why are you asking for money?
Why are you asking me for money? Pretty much.
Plenty of new artists do that as well. I've supported new artists who have had Kickstarter funds to raise money for their album.
Kenny Loggins wants people to do a Kickstarter and give him money for his next album. Would you support him?
No.
Things have been a little rough for him, though. I mean, he has not been. His last album, I was probably 12, so maybe that's an exception.
Is there anyone that any celebrity or musician that you would fund a Kickstarter campaign for?
No.
James Franco, I know he's doing stuff like that.
You'd make a donation to meet him?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
If it was somebody trying to present a new idea that they couldn't necessarily get the word out on something original, then I might be in favor of something like that. That they're trying to get an idea out there that's creative, that's new. If they're just trying to create another album, not as much.
What's not new about a new album? It's totally creative. Come on.
You donate to Kenny Loggins, he'll actually Skype with you.
Yay?
What I've always wanted.
I know, well, you two look like you guys want to...
I'd love to enter the danger zone. That'd be fantastic. But $250?
Who's Danger Zone here?
So here's my thing, Sarah. To me, it's not so much about money, but they should have the connections that they can get that money from somebody else,
right?
Not come to us for it.
So Rob Thomas making Veronica Mars into a movie, you have connections that the average person doesn't have, so you can go to Hollywood yourself.
So why do we even know why they're doing it?
So the whole idea, Kenny Loggins' argument is that he can now connect with his audience and new fans. So if you pledge $250 or whatever, then you can go and either sing on his album, he'll Skype with you for 15 minutes.
You can sing on his album.
Yeah.
Wisdom!
If it was 1980.
Wisdom was singing earlier this morning. You listened.
Yeah.
Wisdom, see? Footloose, Danger Zone.
That singing I did this morning didn't cost me a dime.
You're saying Kashante Moore was standing right next to you.
That's true. Kenny Loggins not the same.
I
can see it a little bit.
I do too. I'm like, come on. They really just want someone else to fund their project.
But if it was your favorite entertainer or performer, and you
still
knew
wouldn't
you get something out of it?
No,
they should have them.
There's nobody.
Absolutely not.
So if Ben Affleck said for $100,
absolutely
he'll come
not.
to your house.
No. Oh, wait, come on.
Yes, exactly.
Everything's got its price.
I was going to say, I would support John Hamm's Kickstarter. Like, if I could Skype with John Hamm for 5 minutes, yes, please.
So maybe
sign me up.
Maybe that's the line.
Yeah, they got to throw in something a little
I
extra.
have to say, too, really quickly, Breakthrough Radio, they've been really amazing, and we're still we have a great collaboration with them. So there's other videos up there. When you go to myfoxdc.com and you hit on Pulse, a lot of Breakthrough videos there.
Awesome. You going to get a whole weekend of sleeping in now before the big show on Monday?
I am. I get to go to bed now that I've been up since like 3:30.
Cool. So always good to see you.
Ditto, you guys. I love coming over here. I'm just going to move in.